Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's edition of Theme-atic Compass, where we like to take our favorite cards and our favorite shows. They can be anything: supernatural, horror, anime. We don't care. We'll put them together and make a deck that you love to play. And today, we got a great one for you guys today because we about to set sail on those high seas. We're talking about Pirates of the Caribbean.
Or Caribbean.
High tomato.
Two types of people in this world. It's funny because in every other aspect of life, I say Caribbean. In Pirates, it's Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know why.
You say tomato, I say shut up.
I say potato.
But before we go down that alley, we got to give a shout out to one of our patrons. Who's the patron that we shouting out?
We are shouting out Mac Mazing and their favorite commander, Perforos Bronze-Blooded.
Now, if you guys don't know how Perforos operates, you need to go find yourself a nice corner and stand in it. But it's a 5-cost commander with sneak attack for 3. Basically, put in a rare creature or artifact creature for the turn it gains haste and attack. Thank you, Make Mazing, for believing in what we do and shouting us out. And because we do that, because you do that, we do that for you. To go further down this line, we'd like to talk about some of the best cards that make up a Pirates of the Caribbean deck. You know, Pirates of the Caribbean with the pirates and the boat and the scurvy. Yep, we talk about a deck like that and make it pop off. So, who do you want to talk about first?
Ooh, there are so many of my favorite pirates, but I feel like Jack Sparrow is the only place to start. I feel like if anybody knows, I haven't seen one of these movies since I was like, I'm not very tall now, but even shorter than I am now, and I still know Jack Sparrow.
So, Jack Sparrow, you know, the cocaine enthused meth addict. That's right. Play another by JD himself. So, to capitalize on this, I thought no other person can play him. No other card can be him. Other than Pietro.
Oh, Ramirez de Pietro.
No other than.
Am I saying the name right? I have not seen that card.
That is his name, Ramirez de Pietro. One of the classic pirate cards that later came back in the Commander Legend set in a different form. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. Now, up next is Elizabeth Swann. Now, if you follow Elizabeth Swann, she was the maiden in despair, played by Keira Knightley, who later becomes Queen of the Pirates. And no other person can fit that mold than Admiral Beckett Barris.
It is just perfect. The Pirate Queen herself. It's an awesome card. The funniest thing is, when we were talking, I actually remembered Elizabeth's name. Hadn't seen the movie in almost 10 years. Apparently, Keira Knightley really stuck with me.
And when he told me, I didn't care. So the whole thing with the admirals, that when the admiral attacks with 2 or more pirates and makes combat damage, they get to take the admiral gets to take a permanent. So that fits right in there with Elizabeth because she took the pirate queen, she took the ships, she took back Jack, she took back her man. I mean, it was amazing.
Elizabeth's taking your shit.
Okay, so up next, who you want to talk about next?
Next, you know what? I really am into just disgusting beards, and I feel like nobody sums that up better than good old, what's his name with the beard?
Barbossa.
That's what I'm about. Yeah, there we go.
Now,
Beardman.
Barbossa was one of the actual standout performances of the show outside of the other crap that arose. But outside of that, I was thinking hard about this one. Now, there's a lot of great choices for Barbossa.
Yeah.
But I stuck with Captivating Crew. Captivating Crew is the perfect card for Barbossa because it literally does everything that Barbossa does in a movie. It stole Jack's crew. It stole his ship. It stole his manhood. It stole his lines.
And he likes to dance.
Oh, yeah. And in the 4th movie, it stole Johnny Depp's paycheck. Now, moving on past the ghost, we got to talk about Will Turner.
Will Turner.
And when I think about Will Turner, I think about... Did we even do a Will Turner?
See, when I see Will Turner, I think about the old Robin Thicke music video, When I Get You Alone, because in that music video, he looks like an off-brand Orlando Bloom. But that's another story. What magic card makes you think about Will Turner?
The magic card that makes me think about Will Turner is Jace.
Yes! Like shirtless Jace.
Shirtless Jace.
And stuff.
Bro Jace. Jace's cunning castaway. It actually fits perfectly because he's a young adventurer, looking for his father, trying to be the dude bro of the seas.
Oh, yeah.
Now, every pirate needs a ship.
This is true.
And if they're going to sail on the Black Pearl, they're going to need a ghost ship.
Ooh, I think I know where you're going.
That's right. I'm going with ghost ship. I just said it. So
I was trying to set you up. I just threw an alley-oop to you, and you dunked on me. With my own alley-oop, Ken, how do you feel about that?
I feel like Ghost Ship is the best representation for the Black Pearl, as it is a ghost ship. I thought I was clear in the description, but some hands need to be held. Anyway, Ghost Ship is the best representation, and if you actually look at the picture, it gives you the spooks and feels that invokes the Black Pearl itself. Now, last but not least, we can't forget about Jack.
Oh, no.
And I know what you guys thinking. Didn't we just do Jack Sparrow? No. You will not sully the monkey's name because the monkey's name is Jack too. And you know what? We're going to make this monkey fierce because it's going to be Ragavon.
Oh, that's an expensive high class.
It's a high class.
Got that expensive taste for a monkey.
Jack got to be high class, and he is high class, even more so than the human, which is nothing more than a ball of feces and a bandana. But Jack has charisma. Jack has stride, and Jack has a future. And Jack is Ragavon. I think that's a beautiful combination of these cards. So if you see any of these cards that we've mentioned and you like them and you want to put together a Pirates deck, don't eat your veggies. Don't eat your fruit, catch scurvy, and then scoot on down to TCG affiliate link at the bottom where you can get these cards to help build this deck, help out your local LGS, and help yourself out at the same time. We'd like to thank you guys for joining us for this episode. Like and subscribe, but until next time. What's a pirate's favorite letter?
R.
That is false.
Or C.
Jesus Christ.